you, it might have seemed pretty warm today across England and Wales, and indeed much of Scotland too, with all the sunshine around, but it's going to get even warmer as we go through the weekend as temperatures begin to soar. Let's take a look at tomorrow's temperatures, for example. Typically 23 to 25 for southern Britain, much the same as they were today, about 20 degrees for Belfast and for Glasgow. But through Saturday and Sunday we'll see those temperatures rise even further. It really will turn quite hot and eventually pretty sticky, pretty humid, with 26 to 28 degrees on the cards. And then by the beginning of next week we'll probably see, with those very high temperatures, the first sign of a few thunderstorms breaking out, mainly in the west to begin with, and then by Tuesday a little bit further east. But of course that's an awful long way off, an awful lot of water going under the bridge before then, although not literally, it must be said, because it basically is fine this evening. A good deal of warm sunshine around across many parts of Britain. This is the rain-bearing cloud up in the northwest there, with some rain and drizzle coming into Northern Ireland and the west of Scotland already. And that mainly light rain and drizzle coming across northern and western Scotland through the rest of the province as we go through the night, with eventually somewhat clearer weather eventually reaching the far northwestern part of Scotland. Now further south, some mist and fog patches developing in country areas, but really of no great consequence, and they'll soon clear away tomorrow morning. It's going to be a pretty warm and stuffy night across the north, about 14 degrees in some areas. Well, there's a high pressure that's going to make this cold front a very weak affair indeed as it comes south across Scotland into the borders during the afternoon. But starting off pretty grey up in the north with some rain and drizzle about. Further south, that mist and fog, as I say, clearing away very quickly, and lots of sunshine around throughout the day. Now in the north of England it probably will cloud over to some degree during the afternoon, and there could be the odd shower in the Pennines, for example, and also in Cumbria, whereas the brighter weather returning across much of Scotland and eventually Northern Ireland, seeing somewhat brighter weather through the second part of the afternoon. Temperatures there holding at about 20-21 degrees, still very pleasant, and the wind's not too strong either. Now further south we've seen that some places will see 25, difficult to say exactly where, but certainly for some central and southern parts of England we'll see 77 degrees Fahrenheit and pleasant sea breezes around the coast. The high pressure certainly holding firm over the weekend as that front begins to move into the west, but it really will give very little. Just a bit of drizzle perhaps in the borders, Northern Ireland, then western parts of Scotland during Saturday, and then most places fine, sunny and hot on Sunday.